was working as a chef at a farm-to-table restaurant, and that was where I started to have this like deluge of questions. It was like, what do you mean there's this whole world in the soil that is supporting all of the life that we see above the soil? So I got really fascinated by this idea that fungi are sort of the connectors within the environment. They're directly connected to the plants, they're connecting to the rest of the soil microbiome, they are reaching far out into the soil. To make those connections, there's some sort of communication happening. And I got obsessed with this question of, what is the fungal language? How are fungi communicating with everybody else in their environment? There are no answers to these questions. If I need the answers to these questions, I'm gonna have to go back to school and I'm gonna have to answer these questions myself. And that's what I ended up doing. I ended up doing a PhD in how fungal cells communicate with each other. And this incredible opportunity just kind of landed in my lap to study post-fire fungi. And then I was also very surprised to find that there wasn't much known about how fungi respond to fire. So there's this incredible, nearly 100 years worth of research on Neurospora crassa, really getting inside of its cell, getting at its genetics, and it's a post-fire fungus. We see it fruiting like within days after fire on burned trees. We have all of these tools now to study Neurospora at the level of a cell, but nobody's really looked at what it's doing out in the world. One of the very first things that I'm hoping to do in my lab is start to really connect this genetics and molecular biology back to its ecology, which is also related to its evolution as a post-fire fungus. What does it mean to be fire adapted? Like, there's so many dimensions to what we're doing, and I think that's part of what's really exciting about being a scientist right now, is the interdisciplinary nature of how we can do science now.